This is Jeremy Sports Network coming to you live. Hey, you guys, this is going to be an awesome weekend in boxing. You got Gerald Washington taking on Deontay Wilder for the WBC heavyweight title at Legacy Arena in Birmingham. Deontay Wilder is calling this step one to unification, so he is looking to unify the titles this year against Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua fights in April, and so that's giving us a big fight later on in the year if Eddie Hearn can make that thing happen. Him teaming up with Al Heyman and Sam Watson and those boys, and they figuring out if we can get that fight with Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. Do I think it's going to happen? I'm not sure, but it's only one way to find out if Deontay Wilder can win this fight against Gerald Washington. I do want to say one thing about Gerald Washington is that, hey, he is ready. He looks like he is ready for war. And it's like, man, I kind of second guess myself with picking Deontay Wilder in this fight because Gerald Washington looks prepared. But it's when Deontay Wilder hits you, because a lot of fighters look prepared, especially when they fought Deontay Wilder. Bermane Stiverne was more prepared than anybody, given the fact that he was already champion when he fought Deontay Wilder. He beat out Chris Arreola for the title because it was a WBC vacant title, and Bermane Stiverne beat Chris Arreola, and Bermane Stiverne went up against Deontay Wilder, and the rest is history. And Deontay Wilder is now going on 2 years as a WBC heavyweight champion, and Bomb Squad is looking to make some things happen in the WBC heavyweight division. So it's crazy right now in the heavyweight division because a lot of guys are coming out and, hey, they look ready. Luis Ortiz is screaming for a fight with Deontay Wilder. And with me, it's like, okay, is Deontay Wilder going to give this man a shot? Even if Deontay Wilder beats Gerald Washington, who would be exactly next? Because I know he's going to have another tune-up fight coming off of that hand injury if he doesn't have a good showing against Gerald Washington and he wins that fight against Gerald Washington. He'll have another tune-up fight before that unification bout will take place, if you ask me. But it's totally up to Deontay Wilder, and it depends on how he looked this weekend. I'm looking forward to seeing how he looks coming off of the hand and bicep injury. So there's a lot of keys to Gerald Washington winning this fight, but for some reason, I just have Gerald Washington winning. My mind is telling me Gerald Washington. But my heart is saying, you already know Deontay Wilder Bomb Squad all day. But that's where I'm at right now. I'm stuck between the two, and I honestly feel like Gerald Washington has power. He's always in shape. And if you go back and check out some of his fights, I post a link on my Facebook page. And you can go to the Boxing Voice and look up the Gerald Washington interview that we did. And you will see some of the highlights of Gerald Washington. And you're going to be like, oh, this guy can fight. Deontay Wilder has to come with it. He has to come with it. Gerald Washington has always been a humble, quiet guy. He has shown appreciation for Deontay Wilder. He was there when Deontay Wilder defeated Chris Arreola. And he gave Deontay Wilder a handshake and told him, if the opportunity ever presented itself, I'll be ready for you. And Deontay Wilder respect that because Gerald Washington, one thing about Deontay Wilder is he respects you if you're the same person when you're in front of camera. But you're not different when the camera's not on you. And Gerald Washington remained consistent and stayed with being the same guy. And that's what Deontay Wilder appreciated from Gerald Washington. So that is a good thing. And it's, to me, I'm happy at the fact that Deontay Wilder gave him an opportunity. And sometimes in life, that's all you need is an opportunity. And Gerald Washington have that. And right now, he's looking like he is ready to take on Deontay Wilder. We tried to pick his brain to see what his game plan was going into the fight, but he wasn't going to release that. But hey, he said when he looks over at Deontay Wilder, he don't see all of the knockouts and all of that stuff. He just sees another man. That's it. And he's ready for Deontay Wilder, and it's going to be a good one. So we're going to look out for that. They have a great undercard for the PBC fight night on that Saturday night. It is going to be absolutely amazing. You have Hurd coming back. He's looking like he's ready to host the championship, and it's just a great night for boxing. We need it, especially here in the South, because here in the South, you're not getting any really good fights unless you having to watch them from home, or you have to tour around to certain arenas where they're having amateur fights and stuff like that. But nobody is in the mood of doing all that traveling for some amateur fights that people really not even paying attention to. Me, I know it's hungry fighters out there. I see them on a daily basis. But the thing is, they have to show a level of consistency. And Gerald Washington showed that. If you are up and coming boxer and you're trying to figure out how to pattern your lifestyle so that you may land opportunities, go back and check out the Gerald Washington video. Go back and check out who Gerald Washington is, because he has a great story. He has a tremendous story. And you have to, as a fighter, continue to surround yourself and put yourself in a position to where, hey, if all I do is this, I know this is where I can easily end up being. And you have to believe in that. Because if you don't believe in yourself, when other people are not believing in you, how do you think you'll be able to succeed? You have to think about that. Gerald Washington stuck with it. And before you know it, boom, this man gets an opportunity to fight for the WBC heavyweight title, even though he took the fight on short notice. But I'll take the fight on short notice if I had this opportunity. But it's going to be an amazing night for boxing on Saturday night, with Deontay Wilder taking on Gerald Washington. I'm at a loss of words for this one, because it's going to be a really good fight. And you're getting it free on cable. So make sure you guys tune in for that. This is Jeremy Sports Network. I'm signing out. Peace.